For centuries, witches have inspired fear, fascination, and mystery. From haunting true encounters to hoaxes that shook the world of witches holds countless secrets. But stay tuned, because at the end of this journey, we have an unexpected twist that will change the way you see these stories forever. Witches, symbols of fear and mystery, magic and mysticism. But how much of what we know is truth, and how much is myth? Today, we're diving deep into some of history's most infamous witch encounters, eerie hoaxes, and true cases of supernatural suspicion. And if you think you know it all, stay tuned. Our story begins over 3,000 years ago with the account of the Witch of Endor in the Bible. In ancient Israel, King Saul, facing an impending battle and desperate for guidance, sought out a woman known for her mystical abilities. She was said to summon the dead, a power condemned and outlawed in Saul's own kingdom. Saul, however, was willing to risk it all, asking her to conjure the spirit of the prophet Samuel. According to the tale, Samuel's ghost rose and prophesied Saul's defeat and death. But was this truly magic or a clever manipulation? This story has haunted readers for centuries, illustrating the timeless allure and fear surrounding those believed to wield supernatural powers. The year 1612 saw the town of Pendle, England, engulfed in one of the most infamous witch hunts of its time. 12 residents, from 2 rival families, were accused of witchcraft. This wasn't just about sorcery, it was fueled by family rivalries, economic struggles, and religious tensions. During the trials, 9-year-old Janet Device, one of the accused daughters, testified against her family, leading to their executions. The Pendle witch trials are a grim reminder of how superstition and personal grudges can be deadly. 17th-century Germany, the small towns of Würzburg and Bamberg witnessed a wave of witch hunts that led to one of the largest mass executions in European history. Both towns were gripped by the Catholic Church's fight against heresy, which saw witches as enemies of God. Over 1,000 men, women, and even children were burned alive or hanged, many accused of causing misfortunes like crop failures and plagues. These trials stand as a chilling testament to how the fear of witchcraft could spiral into mass hysteria, turning communities against their own and sparking one of history's deadliest persecutions. The Salem witch trials are among America's most notorious cases of mass hysteria. In 1692, the Puritan village of Salem, Massachusetts, saw young girls like Betty Paris and Abigail Williams exhibit strange behaviors, screaming, convulsions, and claiming to be bewitched. The finger-pointing that followed led to over 200 accusations of witchcraft and 20 executions, forever embedding fear and caution into the American psyche. Scholars today suggest factors like ergot poisoning or social tensions may have contributed to the hysteria. This case is a reminder of the dangers of unchecked fear and collective delusion. In Louis XIV's lavish court, the affair of the poisons uncovered a dark underworld of poison, black magic, and occult ceremonies. The scandal began when authorities investigated the mysterious deaths of aristocrats, discovering a network of fortune-tellers and poisoners. Among them was Lavoisin, a notorious sorceress who offered deadly services to the elite. She and others were implicated in plots to use sorcery against rivals, even the king. With over 30 suspects executed, the affair exposed the powerful's reliance on dark magic for personal gain, casting a dark shadow over Louis XIV's reign. In the early 1800s, the Bell family of Tennessee claimed to experience relentless hauntings by a spirit named Kate, who they believed to be the ghost of a neighbor seeking revenge. The Bell Witch reportedly tormented the family with eerie sounds, physical attacks, and even conversations. Word spread, drawing people from across the country, including General Andrew Jackson, who allegedly fled after an encounter with the spirit. This tale remains one of America's most enduring ghost stories, sparking speculation about whether it was a spirit, a curse, or a hoax crafted by a clever rival. In 1928, the murder of Nelson Mayer, a folk healer, shocked York County, Pennsylvania. Mayer was accused by neighbors of casting a hex on them. The supposed curse led to deteriorating health and financial loss, pushing the neighbors to take matters into their own hands. Convinced they could break the hex by burning Remeyer's hex book, they confronted and killed him. Known as the Hex House murder, this case shows the enduring power of superstition in rural America, where even in the 20th century, fear of witchcraft led to tragic consequences. Witch hunts are not just relics of the past. In parts of Ghana, accusations of witchcraft often lead to exile, imprisonment, or even death for the accused, especially women. In Papua New Guinea, accusations of witchcraft are similarly deadly, with victims facing violent attacks from villagers. Belief in the supernatural remains strong, fueled by poverty, lack of education, and deeply rooted traditional beliefs. These cases serve as haunting reminders that fear of witchcraft still claims lives and causes suffering in parts of our world today. The 20th century saw the rebirth of witchcraft, not as a feared practice but as a respected belief system known as Wicca. Gerald Gardner popularized Wicca, a modern pagan religion celebrating nature, harmony, and peace. With its positive, earth-based principles, Wicca helped change the perception of witchcraft from a dark, dangerous force to a path of self-empowerment and spirituality. Wiccans have worked to reclaim the term witch as a symbol of wisdom and connection to nature, transforming its image from fearsome to revered.